6 o'clock tonight, 7 men busted, all part of an undercover sting operation in Goose Creek. Now, our Brody Hart takes you behind the scenes of the bust.
Yeah, good evening. Goose Creek Police Chief L.J. Roscoe says that interagency cooperation is actually mandatory for an investigation like this. She says it's part of the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, and tonight she says it's easy for an investigation like this to become personal.
If we had kept it going even longer, we probably could have made, a lot more arrests.
Even more arrests than the 7 already made in a 5-month undercover sting operation. Police say those suspects tried to use the internet to sexually exploit children.
We had surveillance teams, we had takedown teams, we had officers that were in a lot of different capacities that participated in this operation.
Chief L.J. Roscoe confirms tonight multiple agencies like NCIS were needed. That's because officers required special training to communicate online with sexual predators.
What is the most disturbing thing to you about this entire process?
That these are grown men with real jobs that actually leave their home to go to a house intentionally planning on having sex with a 13 or 14-year-old girl.
It happens right beneath the surface in almost every community.
We asked Congressman Joe Cunningham today if the federal government should be doing more to help local law enforcement combat online sex crimes.
Whether it be something tangible like bulletproof vest or something more like technology, which allows them to coordinate with other people and flag individuals who are suspicious, I think is what we should be aiming for.
These guys were not on any radar.
Chief Roscoe says one of the men arrested chatted online with 4 different undercover officers at once, trying to solicit sex from what he thought were 13 and 14-year-old girls.
How many other legitimate children was he talking to at the same time?
How personal does it become when you're doing that?
Well, it becomes real personal, especially when on the back end, after these subjects are in custody, we hear their stories. They've been married for multiple years. Many of them had their own children, so it's disturbing.
And tonight, Chief Roscoe says they're still investigating 21 additional suspects. She says it is likely Goose Creek will lead another investigation just like this in the future. Working for you in Goose Creek tonight, Brody Hart, ABC News 4.